What's up, everybody? My name is Chris, and today I have a very special offer for you, and it's all around podcasting for beginners as well as intermediates and people who want to turn a profit doing so. Now, many of you probably know that I'm a big fan of podcasting, and I have mentioned it many times in different videos. Videos about equipment, specifically podcast microphones, as well as different aspects of the podcasting process. I also have classes on Skillshare on the topic, specifically about remote podcasting and also a minimal kit for podcasting with two people in an interview way. But it's not just me who is interested in podcasting. More and more people listen to those on their way to work, while they work out, while they do their home chores and other things. The medium of podcasting is perfect for those moments where you want to have your hands free, your eyes not glued to a screen, and you still want to learn something, be part of a discussion, and also get information in that way. I really like it for exactly that purpose, and I have for almost a decade at this point. But now more and more people learn how to use podcasts, how to listen to them. They get to know how to work with that medium, and podcasting also becomes more and more profitable. More sponsors learn how to use podcasts to their advantage, and with that also help more podcasters go from hobby to full-time career. This is also demonstrated by the recent deal between Spotify and Joe Rogan to sell the Joe Rogan experience to Spotify for an estimated $100 million to be exclusive on that platform. Audible also started more and more to accumulate a baseline of exclusive content in the podcasting realm. Now, if you're watching this video, you probably already know those things, and you're interested to either start a podcast or grow your podcast that you already have. And I think that this podcast to profit super stack is actually a great value, considering that it only costs $49, but you gain over $6,700 in total value. Now, I'm aware not everybody needs everything in this stack, and the value might be less for you personally. But even if you just want 2 or 3 parts of this stack, the value is still amazing, and it could be priced double, 3 or 4 times as high, and it would still be a valuable deal. Now, I don't want you to buy anything that you don't need, so I'm going to give you an overview about the super stack here, and also provide you with more information in the coming days with videos about specific parts of this kit, so that you know and understand what you can achieve with those. Full disclosure before we jump into this overview, this deal is only available until the 12th of November at 11:59 p.m. EST. So you can only get this deal for $49 until that date. Now, if this time is already passed and you are watching this video, maybe you can find something of value in the overview anyways, and in the coming videos that are published after this video, you will probably find valuable information in my reviews of different aspects and software solutions that are in this kit, but you are not going to be able to get this special deal. One more disclosure, I'm an affiliate and also a contributor to this super stack. My class is about remote podcasting with Zencastr, as well as my class on a minimalist podcasting kit for solo episodes, as well as in-person interviews, are part of this stack. And I also earn a commission whenever you sign up with a link in the description below. Now, what you also get when you sign up with that link in the description below is a bonus, which is a 20-minute consultation with me personally in a Google Meet session, so that you can ask any questions surrounding podcasting, the equipment, or software solutions that you might have, and I will do my best to answer you right there. This is a special bonus that you only get when you sign up to the Podcast to Profit Super Stack with the link in my description below. Now, of course, on the website you will find all the information about the different products, courses, and ebooks in this stack. And I recommend you check that meticulously for anything that is interesting to you. And if you find value, then it's time to sign up. But now I want to give you a quick overview of what's in this stack and what I find very valuable. Now, here on the website, you can clearly see the value of the stack that it is usually valued at, but you're going to get it for just $49. But as we scroll down here, I want to show you specifically what you will be getting. In this stack, you will get 16 full-length e-courses, 5 ebooks, 4 masterclasses, 2 training programs, as well as 6 months of access to a very interesting community called Profitable Podcast Membership, and then also 3 months access to Indie Pod University and Pod Hive. These are all community-based groups where you can actually ask questions, get answers, and also just communicate with others in your shoes so that you can learn from others as well as exchange information on your journey. Lastly, there are also software solutions that you can get for free for a couple of months or for a reduced price. What you can also see is that there's actually a timer ticking down from 6 days as of recording this, and that will end on the 12th of November at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. And you really have to keep an eye on that because that offer will expire and will not be available after that time. Now I want to highlight a couple of things that are available in this stack, and just to demonstrate you from how far those topics reach. One, for example, you will have this 1-day live intensive event for profitable podcast mastery, and that's a masterclass by Jamie Atkinson. And that is something that is valued at around $1,000, so that could be very interesting. And this is specifically interesting if you're trying to make money with your podcast or you want to turn your podcast profitable that you have been running all along. Then I also want to mention that there are multiple classes on how you can start podcasting. Then there's also one class that is specifically geared toward females to go into the podcasting industry. And there's actually an interesting side note. I have actually been editing more podcasts for women than for men. Take that for what it's worth. But overall, there's many classes about audio editing, starting a podcast, also how you can edit podcasts in different programs like Audition and others. But I also want to mention that there are interesting other topics, for example, the live streaming podcasting, so that you can actually live stream while you are podcasting. And there's actually a class that is specifically geared toward StreamYard, which is a platform where you can live stream and also take callers in your podcast and have a video version as well as audio version of your podcast. Now, it's not just about the technicalities and how you get started. It's also about PR and how you can actually market your podcast better, which is focused on in the podcast PR Mastery class. And then, of course, you will find my classes about remote podcasting with Zencastr, as well as how you can set up a minimalist kit for solo podcasting or what you need if you want to do in-person interviews. Those classes are included here, and as a bonus, if you sign up with the link below, you will also get a 20-minute call with me so we can discuss anything around podcasting. Lastly, there are also software solutions and apps in this stack. For one, you have Podrover, which helps you track your reviews on different platforms, and so that you don't have to keep an eye out on all of those. You can also have a special discount for podcast production services, which is something interesting, especially if you're starting out and you don't want to do all of that yourself. Then there's also an extended trial for Callcast, which is a podcasting app that helps you bring more guests into your show, have call-ins as well as voice messages that you can use, and also edit your podcast on the go. So this is also something really interesting. One struggle that I know dearly in the world of podcasting, specifically with interviews, is how do I even find good guests? And for that, in this stack, we have matchmaker.fm, and that's actually a platform where you can get to know other people, other podcast hosts, as well as guests to come on your show or to be on their show. So that's something where there's also a discount on the platform. Now that's not everything, and I'm going to talk about more of what's in the stack and specifically review different software services that are in this stack so that you know what you're getting into and if this might be interesting for you in the coming days. Those videos, I hope, will be valuable whether you're getting the stack or not, because I think it's really interesting to know about different software solutions for different aspects of your podcasting journey. For example, I will specifically compare Podrover and My Podcast Reviews, which are two services that help you track your reviews on all kinds of platforms, so you don't have to take care of that manually. But I also will be looking at Callcast as well as Podkite, so we know what kind of service they offer and what features that you can expect there. Now lastly, I think it's really interesting that you also get access to the Indie Pod University as well as the PodHive community. Those kinds of communities can be extremely helpful. I was part of one a couple of years ago that helped me a great deal in launching and starting an online business. But those here are focused on podcasting, and that's really great to have a group of people that understands the struggle as well as understands where you are in your journey, and you can grow together. So that's something that is also really valuable and included in this stack. Now, I think this stack is a great collection of value in the world of podcasting. And if it's interesting for you, I recommend you check out the website and also go through whether or not you find something that interests you and that makes it worth your purchase. Now please remember that this stack for $49 will only be available until November 12th at 11:59 p.m. EST. After that, it will be gone. Now I know this video is very different from what I normally do on this channel, and I hope it was still valuable for you, especially if you've been interested in podcasting mic equipment as well as other aspects that I've previously talked about on this channel. If you found value in this stack or in this video, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up or leaving a comment in the comment section down below. Also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you stay up to date with the videos I'm posting. There's a whole series coming about the Zoom F6 as well as more topics around podcasting and also being more productive on your Mac. For now, this is everything I have for you today. I hope it was helpful and I will see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao!